I got another potentially useful quick tip today, and it's on 2005 Mustangs and newer, and they had a lot of water leak issues, which is not a technician's favorite complaint to get on a ticket, but this one is an '05 and hasn't had any issues until now in 2014. They had a whole TSB of things to check all over the place in the cowl here, for sealer skip and body plugs and all kinds of stuff to check. So since it hasn't had any issues from 2005 and it's now 2014, I was pretty sure that any sealer skip issues would have popped up before now. So I popped the cowl panel off here, and it's a few scrivets, they call them. It's a screw that pushes into a rivet, and I popped those off. Then the whole cowl panel comes off, and then I got a looking down in here, and what I figured it was is what it is. And we're probably have to focus here. You can see it's like a pool in there, and the filter, the pollen filter, is just soaked. And it's just like a big old bath in there of water, and it all comes from the cowl down into this big deep channel right here, which is where your air inlet's for. So right now it's at the water line at the very bottom of the air filter. It rains, it collects, and he turns the corner, and it all just comes pouring out onto the passenger side footwell. Okay, so I got the air filter out, the cabin air filter, and you should be able to see it. See that drain right there, the spotlight's on? That's like a, it's like a flapper valve almost. Well, it can flow water, but it can't flow mud and leaves, and that's what you need to clear out. So we're going to drain the water, and then we're going to clear all the debris out of here, obviously. I might even take that flapper valve out of there. And, let's see if I can do this. You can see it right there. And that should be draining all your water that collects, which is normal for water to collect in here, but not to that extent. And that's why it has this little channel before it gets up over here and up into the cabin. So this thing must have been pretty filled to get up and over and into the floor inside, but it can't happen quite easily, especially if it's not draining at all. So we're actually going to clean all these leaves out here first, and then we're going to jam a garden hose down in there and blow out all the mud in there, in that flapper valve right there, and what's below it also. And that should take care of us for a while, unless you start parking under a tree again. And now you can see that it's nice and open. You can see all the way through it. And actually plenty of drainage for any kind of rainstorms or whatever, so it doesn't start pooling up in here. And right next to the battery tray and the battery and all that stuff here, you look straight down, you can see that where it's dripping right there. And that's where it's all coming out. So you may see leaves and debris sticking out of there. And that's an even easier indication before you pull the cowl panel off. So there it is, another potentially useful quick tip on water leaks, something new. With the rainy season, I figured we'd see something like this. So if you're having a water leak issue on the passenger side floorboard, that'd be the first place I would start checking. Pull that little panel off, a couple scrivets like I said, and you can start looking around in there and make sure that drain's clear and see if yours is the same situation as this one.